Hey guys, Adam here, DirectionTrader.com. Let's do our recap video for today, the 12th of February, and let's talk about what we're going to do moving forward. Well, if you're still awake, you'll be getting this video. If not, if you've fallen asleep because of the markets, that is completely understandable. Another low volume day. Sure enough, these low volume days, you're just going to get them grinding to the upside. That's to be expected. I'm still anticipating a big sell-off here, guys, or a pop. Now, that may sound a little bit funny for some of you, but unless you watch some of my videos, you understand I'm being really, really patient right here. This low volume move to the upside on the indexes is something I'm not getting too involved with. To be honest, I've actually not even been able to trade the indexes except for one Russell trade yesterday afternoon. I haven't even been trading the indexes. I've kind of resorted over to crude the last few days simply because of the way the indexes are trading. These low volume just grinds to the upside. It's just nothing I'm interested in. I'm looking for a little bit more volatility, a little more trading opportunity. So we've been finding a few more trades here in the crude rather than the indexes. So, start off today, we'll actually talk about crude, and then we'll go to the indexes because I am anticipating something possibly tomorrow, absolutely probably by next week. So, we'll cover that here in just a few minutes. So, crude first. First off, you'll see crude. We stayed pretty much, actually, we can get this over here. We stayed pretty much inside of the previous day's range until later on in the day when we finally got this last little push up here. We dropped back down below it here whenever we dropped below these 50-70s, but then eventually we did trading a little bit higher here. So nothing too crazy to report on here, except that we're still in this sideways range. If I were to blow up our anchor chart here, you can pretty well see that we have this range that we're trading in, and this is kind of a daily range, but still something we've been trading in. We have resistance above, support below. You can see all that on a daily chart. Sorry about that, guys. What we've done, though, is drew from the highs to the lows. We got this Fibonacci pullback that you see we have held yesterday, and we're still holding as of right now. So, going into tomorrow, we're going to see if price wants to continue to trade higher. That's where we use this channel today. We used that in our trading this morning. Are we able to hold this resistance and start to see some selling? If that's the case, I will look for shorts all the way down until we test support tomorrow. After that, I'll probably sit on my hands, see if we're going to get a bounce or if we're able to push on through. Or if this thing starts to push higher and we break through this resistance, looking for a retest back up here to these 54s. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at going into tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. Seeing if we can get that thing to move tomorrow. We're in we're actually in a really great area right now on crude because it's got to push away from this. It has three options. Either it's going to continue pushing higher, it's going to push lower, or we're going to stay and we're just going to consolidate in this micro range. So I don't think we're going to do the consolidation here because any type of move here could give us an opportunity. So it would be a really small range if it decided not to go anywhere. So I am going to be looking actively at crude tomorrow for some opportunities. And then here in the S&P, let's just go ahead and leave it like this. You guys are going to see some of this, some of these drawings I already have. There we go. You can see them a little bit better now. Pretty evident. You can see that we have our swing highs here. This is a lot more evident on the daily chart, but nonetheless, you can see what we were using as resistance. And today we opened up and popped higher. We just simply drew some resistance in here today, and we just started trading higher. If you guys pay any attention to the market internals, you see what we were up at like plus 1,600, plus 1,700, plus 1,800 on the advanced decline, the net issues. And at that time, it was this morning we were talking about in the trading room, whenever the net issues or the advanced decline was up like plus 1,700, the S&Ps were up like 6 points. And we had a discussion in the room this morning saying, this market is not up enough for these internals as strong as they are. Them internals at plus 1,700, plus 1,800 is extremely bullish. And we have the S&Ps up 6 or 7 points. So we were anticipating option number one, we were talking about a slow, low volume grind to the upside. Obviously, that's what we got. Or I was looking for some sellers to come in, and if you had any type of break here, any type of increase in volatility, any type of volume increase, we were going to see a tank in the market. Obviously, as you can see, that volume did not come into the market. We just slowly kept on leaking our way higher, and that's exactly where we are right now. So, going into tomorrow, let me go back to the daily chart here. I can redo that drawing here a little bit. Going back to the daily chart here, we are at resistance. Now, I must go ahead and say, you know what, anything above these 90s, these 2090s, I'm going long. Because there's absolutely nothing there. It's nothing but wide open to the upside. But any type of increase in volume, any type of selling, I'm going to actively short. So it's official, guys, going into tomorrow. Anything above the 90s, I'm long. Anything below the 90s, I'm going to be looking short. Pretty straightforward. Not much really there for us to dissect. Simply look at the swing highs. Are we going to go to all-time highs, or are we going to get some selling here and stay in our sideways range? So, going to be an interesting day tomorrow. Maybe we can get one of them Fridays that we get a big old sell-off on, and we can see this market start to tank. You know, I really don't care which way it goes. I'm just, I'm more interested in having some volatility than I am a particular direction with the market. So let's see if we can get some opportunities tomorrow. If you guys if you guys have any questions about this, guys, I really don't have much more to talk about here. Kind of an update today, not really a lot of training or anything to talk about. So today's more of an update. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, get a hold of me. You can email me, adam@directiontrader.com, or you can simply leave a comment below this video. I will be the one that gets back to them and writes on them comments. But get a hold of me if you'd like. If not, thanks for watching. And I'm actually interested in tomorrow's trading. Today's kind of an update. It was really slow here with the volume on the indexes. But I'm more interested in tomorrow. So this is kind of a leading up. So if you guys are watching this, please tune into tomorrow's video, because I am anticipating something happening tomorrow. And if it doesn't happen tomorrow, next week should be a pretty wild ride here. So there's a lot of decision making to do, whether these indexes are going to pull back or whether they're going to go ahead and push on to new highs. So pretty good time to be a trader. I like trading at these extremes. They provide some really good bounces, some good opportunities, and we just got to wait for that to actually for that to happen. And anyway, so that's it, guys. Get a hold of me if you need to. If not, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Good luck trading.